Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Miss. So my name is Kevi Shafira. My name is 3321007 and I am from class 336A07. Today I will present the project that you have given to me. So let's get started. First is teaching tolerance. Teaching tolerance in classroom management involves creating an inclusive environment where all students feel respected and valued. It helps prevent conflicts, reduce bullying, and promote a positive learning atmosphere. There are strategies for teaching tolerance. First, be culturally competent. Educators must understand and challenge their own biases before teaching students tolerance. Second, classroom agreements. Developing classroom agreements that include respecting differences in races, gender, religion, and etc. Third, a crumpled smile. Visualizing the impact of intolerance through a crumpled smile. Fourth, teach through text. Using text to discuss the representation and stereotypes. Fifth, we are all unique. Celebrating physical differences and promoting respects. And last, facilitate critical conversation, providing a safe space for students to discuss injustice and biases. These strategies help educators create a classroom environment that promotes empathy, understanding, and inclusivity, ultimately teaching tolerance and combating bias and stereotypes. The importance of teaching tolerance are first, building inclusive classroom. Teaching tolerance helps educators build equitable societies by providing educational resources and advising instructional content that promotes diversity and inclusiveness. Second, promoting diversity and equity. The program educates teachers by publishing books and magazines and producing films and teaching materials that promote democracy through social justice education. Third, fostering positive citizenship. Teaching tolerance helps learners acquire positive citizenship and foster better relationship with different members of society. Teaching tolerance is a valuable resource for educators seeking to promote diversity, inclusion, and social justice in their classrooms and schools. Next is helping students handle anger, frustration, and aggression. So, helping students handle anger, frustration, and aggression is an important aspect of classroom management. It involves teaching emotional regulation, providing coping strategies, and creating a supportive environment. Here's the ways and strategies to help students manage these emotions. First, understanding emotion. Emotion charts, visual aids to help students identify and label their feelings. Second, emotion vocabulary, teaching words to express emotion accurately. Number two, teaching emotional regulation. First, breathing exercise, guides and videos for deep breathing techniques. Second, mindfulness activities, script and recordings for mindfulness practice. And third, calm down kits, items like stress balls and coloring books for self-soothing. Number three, developing coping strategies. First, role playing. Practice appropriate responses through scenarios. Second, problem solving worksheets, step by step guides to resolve issues. Third, journaling. Encouraging students to write about their feelings. Number four, creating a supportive environment. Number first, classroom rules. Clear expectations promoting respect and conflict resolution. Second, safe spaces. Designed areas for students to calm down. Third, positive reinforcement. Rewards for appropriate emotional responses. Number five, teaching conflict resolution. Number one, first, programs and cards. Structured programs and cards outlining conflict resolution steps. Number six, providing support and resources. First, counseling access, availability of school counselors. Second, parent involvement, engaging parents with resources and strategies. Third, teacher training, professional development for recognizing and addressing emotional issues. Number seven, using technology and multimedia. First, educational videos, child-friendly explanations of emotional regulation. Second, apps and games, interactive tools for teaching emotional intelligence. Number eight, encouraging peer support. First, support groups, peer groups for sharing and learning. Second, buddy system, pairing students to support each other. And the last is monitoring and assessment. First, behavior tracking charts, monitoring emotional responses over time. And second, self assessment tools. Students reflect on their emotional regulation progress. Next is disruptive behavior. Managing disruptive behavior in the classroom is a significant challenge for many teachers. Disruptive behavior can include actions such as talking out of turn, being out of one seat without permission, defiance, verbal threats, or acting out. This behavior can significantly impact the learning environment and the ability of other students to learn. The importance of managing disruptive behavior. Managing disruptive behavior in language learning classroom is crucial for several reasons. First, learning environment. Disruptive behavior can significantly impact the learning environment, making it difficult for other students to focus and learn. Second, student engagement. Disruptive behavior can lead to decreased student engagement and motivation, which can negatively impact academic achievement. Third, teacher stress. Managing disruptive behavior can be emotionally draining for teachers, leading to increased stress and potential burnout. Fourth, teacher turnover. Teachers who feel unprepared to manage disruptive behavior may be more likely to leave the profession, leading to teacher turnover and potential shortage. There are strategies for managing disruptive behavior. First, clear rules. Establish clear rules and expectations for behavior in the classroom. Second, report. Build rapport with students by showing an interest in their lives and backgrounds. Third, learning students' names. Learn students' names and use them to address them. Fourth, flexible teaching style. Be flexible and to adapt your teaching style to meet the needs of different students. Fifth, team atmosphere. Encourage students to work collaboratively and solve problems together. Six, support and strategies. Provide support and strategies for students who exhibit disruptive behaviors, such as those with specific learning differences. And the last, positive reinforcement. Use positive reinforcement to encourage good behavior and discourage disruptive behavior. And then next, this is the question for resolving the problems. So the first problem is Miss Johnson is a fifth grade teacher who has been teaching for over 10 years. This year, she has a student named Alex who frequently displays aggressive behavior. Alex often interrupts lessons, talks back to the teacher, and sometimes even becomes physically aggressive towards his classmates. Miss Johnson has tried various strategies to manage Alex's behavior, such as setting clear rules and consequence, positive reinforcement for good behavior, and speak with Alex privately to understand the root of his aggression. However, despite her efforts, Alex's behavior has not improved significantly. And then the question number one. What classroom management techniques can Ms. Johnson implement to address Alex's aggressive behavior? Provide at least three specific strategies and explain how each one could help improve the situation. So my answer, to address Alex's aggressive behavior, Ms. Johnson can implement the following classroom management techniques. First, the escalation techniques. Ms. Johnson can use the escalation techniques such as remaining calm, active listening, empathy, and non-threatening body language to diffuse the situation. This can help reduce Alex's aggression and prevent further escalation. And then second, positive reinforcement. Miss Johnson can use positive reinforcement by recognizing and rewarding Alex for good behavior. This can include verbal praise, small rewards, or privilege. This approach can encourage Alex to exhibit positive behavior and reduce aggression. And the last, individualist behavior intervention plan. Miss Johnson can develop an individualist behavior intervention plan for Alex. This plan can include specific strategies and accommodation tailored to Alex's needs. This can help address the root causes of his aggression and provide a structured approach to managing his behavior. These strategies can help improve the situation by reducing agitation. The escalation techniques can reduce Alex's agitation and prevent further escalation of aggressive behavior. And then encouraging positive behavior. Positive reinforcement can encourage Alex to exhibit positive behavior and reduce aggression. And then addressing root causes. An individualist behavior intervention plan can address the root causes of Alex's aggression and provide a structured approach to managing his behavior. Solving the problems number 2. Mr. Smith is a seventh grade math teacher who has noticed that several students in his class frequently engage in off-task behavior during lessons. These students often daydream, chat with classmates, or use their phones instead of focusing on their work. Despite Mr. Smith's attempts to redirect their attention and provide engaging activities, the problem persists. This off-task behavior is disrupting the learning environment and affecting the overall performance of the class. Question number 1. What strategies can Mr. Smith use to increase on-task behavior and decrease off-task behavior? Provide at least 3 specific strategies and explain how each one could help address the issue. My answer is to address the issue of off-task behavior in Mr. Smith's 7th grade math class. He can implement the following strategies. First, positive reinforcement. Mr. Smith can use positive reinforcement by recognizing and rewarding students for on-task behavior. This can include verbal praise, small rewards, or privilege. This approach can encourage students to focus on their work and reduce off-task behavior. Second, clear expectation. Mr. Smith can establish clear expectation for on-task behavior by setting specific rules and consequences for off-task behavior. This can help students understand what is expected of them and reduce the likelihood of off-task behavior. And the last, engaging activities. Mr. Smith can use engaging activities to capture students' attention and keep them focused on their work. This can include hands-on activities, group work, or technology integration. This approach can help students stay engaged and reduce off-task behavior. These strategies can help address the issue of off-task behavior by encouraging on-task behavior. Positive reinforcement can encourage students to focus on their work and reduce off-task behavior. Setting clear expectations. Clear expectation can help students understand what is expected of them and reduce the likelihood of off-task behavior. And then, keeping students engaged. Engaging activities can capture students' attention and keep them focused on their work and reducing off-task behavior. Solving the problems number 3. Miss Brown is an 8th grade English teacher who is facing challenges with a student named Jack. Jack frequently exhibits disruptive behavior in the class, such as talking out of turn, making inappropriate comments, and distracting other students. Despite Mrs. Brown's attempts to manage the behavior through verbal warning and setting changes, Jack's behavior has not improved. This disruptive behavior is affecting the learning environment and making it difficult for other students to concentrate on their work. Question number 1. What specific strategies can Miss Brown implement to manage Jack's disruptive behavior? Provide at least 3 strategies and explain how each one could help address the issue. So my answer is to manage Jake's disruptive behavior, Ms. Brown can implement the following strategies. First, positive reinforcement. Ms. Brown can use positive reinforcement by recognizing and rewarding Jake for good behavior. This can include a verbal praise, small rewards, or privilege. This approach can encourage Jake to exhibit positive behavior and reduce disruption. Second, clear expectations. Ms. Brown can establish clear expectations for behavior in the classroom. This can include setting specific rules and consequences for disruptive behavior. By setting clear expectations, Ms. Brown can help Jake understand what is expected of him and reduce the likelihood of disruption. And then third, individualist behavior intervention plan. Ms. Brown can develop an individualist behavior intervention plan for Jake. This plan can include specific strategies and accommodations tailored for Jake's needs. By addressing the root causes of Jake's behavior, Ms. Brown can help him manage his behavior more effectively. These strategies can help address the issue of disruptive behavior by encouraging positive behavior. Positive reinforcement can encourage Jake to exhibit positive behavior and reduce disruption. Setting clear expectations. Clear expectation can help Jake understand what is expected of him and reduce the likelihood of disruption. And then addressing root causes. An individual's behavior intervention plan can address the root causes of Jake's behavior and provide a structured approach to managing his behavior. Thank you, Miss, for watching this video. I'm sorry if I making mistaken. Thank you.